Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. I'm here to do your collective love reading for the month of July of 2020. This reading is for the collective. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic. Just click off and visit another reader on YouTube. There's plenty of great ones. If it does resonate with you, I would like to thank you in advance for all your likes, subscribe, shares, comments, and donations. If you would like to make a donation to my page or to my channel, there's a link to follow at the bottom of the description box. And this channel is for adults only, okay? All right, Taurus, let's get started. Your overall energy, Taurus, I got a couple for you here. You're trapped in your mind. Someone, either you or your partner, are trapped in your mind. This is thinking over and over and over again about the details of a situation that's kind of driving you batty, okay? The thing is if you took the blindfold off, if this person took their blindfold off, they could see that they can get out of this situation, okay? But really, they're kind of keeping themselves stuck here, going over and over and over all these details that are just seriously kind of driving them a little bit nutty. And, you know, honestly, it's making you lose sleep over this. Or either you or your partner, take it however it resonates, Taurus. But somebody's losing sleep, inability to sleep at night, possible nightmares, you know, just not being able to get any sleep. It's keeping you up at night. It's driving you crazy, or driving somebody crazy. Oh yeah, and you may need to cut something out. This is another part of your overall energy, is kind of wanting to just be done with something, okay? Either you or your partner. But let's get a clarifier on the Nine of Swords here. Divine, please clarify the Nine of Swords for Taurus. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Taurus? All right. Yeah, you may have heard some kind of gossip, perhaps some type of passionate communication, or the beginning of passionate communication. There may have been some kind of flirtatious message. This wand also could be considered a male phallic used in order to be intimate, right? So there could be something sexual behind this. You could have heard word of mouth or some kind of gossip from a younger person. Either way, pages there, it's immature communication, immature energy, an immature action perhaps. But yeah, you heard or saw something that has gotten you all up in your mind about this and just feeling trapped. Yeah, once again, here's another blindfold. There's something you're not seeing. There's a blindfold here in your overall energy. There's a blindfold here. There's something that you don't know. It's almost like you heard half of something, or only like, I don't know, there's something is unclear to you. This could also be a stalemate situation, no communication, but people need to communicate to clear this up. A decision needs to be made too, but I'm feeling it's whether or not to communicate. Or feeling kind of stuck, like you can't communicate because you don't have all the answers, right? Things are changing for you with the moon here. Yeah, you just don't, you can't see something. There's something about this that is keeping you trapped because you're trying to figure out some kind of answer or see some kind of detail. And it's keeping you stuck in your mind about it and stuck with communicating. Okay. All right. In a love relationship, this could, someone could be dealing with an earth sign, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be you as well. But, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is a commitment. She stands for commitment. She stands for stability. She's all about pretty much rocking her shit at home, okay? Taking care of the finances. She's very stable financially as well. Really good with her money. Really good at parenting. She thinks logically, but yet she's also, she can be caring and loving. Yeah, and here's somebody, this is the Six of Pentacles, and I usually see this as either improvement in your finances or giving to others, okay? This could be giving out to other people. All right, take that however it resonates. But someone here is, they're using their intuition here. I'm seeing a decision between two, giving to others. I think you heard a rumor about maybe this Queen of Pentacles perhaps giving to others, or someone giving to a Queen of Pentacles, or maybe being in a commitment. You could also be cutting out a commitment. But someone is using their intuition. They're trying to balance things out a little bit. They need balance. They need some healing. They need to listen to their intuition. Clarify the star for me, please. That's too many, Divine. Clarify the star for me, please, for Taurus. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's something that you don't know. This could also stand for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Mostly Pisces and Cancer. But yeah, see how this moon, the moon only illuminates a small path here, right? Where you can see the crab here that's in the moonlight. But on the sides, it's very, very dark. Not everything, the light hasn't been shed on everything yet. So there's something that you don't know, and you're trying to go off of your intuition and stay balanced. But I feel like you're having a really hard time because of the energy that you're in. This could be you or your partner. Take it however it resonates, Taurus. But yeah, definitely no communication that I'm seeing here, except, you know, this King of Swords is next here. You could be dealing with an air sign as well. But the King of Swords, he usually, he can be cutting with his words. He's very direct, but he doesn't really like to talk about his personal life much, right? He wants to stay focused on, you know, the specific topic, right? In negative energy, he could be a bully. He could be mean and harsh and really not caring about how his words are affecting others, okay? But usually, the King of Swords, he's honest and he's very good at communicating, but he doesn't always deliver it very well. Like, he can just come off very harsh, you know, and kind of cold, you know what I mean? He could also be like, these are men in uniform, you know, so he could be a police officer or a detective or a lawyer or a judge, or maybe not a judge, but someone in uniform perhaps, business owner, executive too, and possible air sign. But this is about, he's about communicating. Clarify the King of Swords for Taurus, please. Yeah. I feel like he may be wanting to send a message or speak somehow. Once again, this is page energy, and this is usually immature communication. I always see the pages as like the beginning of a communication or an offer, or you know, they want to start by an action or a short message or something. And this, the Page of Pentacles, I usually feel like it's an offer of a friendship, some type of offer of stability or some type of message of stability. It could also, they could always be about gossip and things that you just kind of happen to hear, right? Yeah, so you may be hearing some, you know, it may be gruff, right? And it may not be delivered very well. Oops, I'm losing a card. It may not be delivered very well sometimes, you know, but I feel like they want to talk about being stable again. Okay, the beginnings of some type of stable offer, a friendship perhaps. Okay. Yeah, because through all of this, Taurus, though, you really want to put all of this crap, this is stuff from your recent past, not having any answers, being trapped in your mind about stuff, right? When is this offer going to come? When is this offer going to come? When is this offer going to come? This is another Page of Pentacles, right? Because with this offer of stability, it would make you super duper happy. Super duper happy. But instead, you're trapped in your mind because there's complete stagnancy. There's no communication. You don't have all the facts. You can't see everything. You're trying. You're going through every single detail about this issue in your head, like non-stop. You're trapped in your mind in this card, okay? And, you know, no one's talking, but yet some decisions need to be made here, but there's no communication on either side, okay? Complete stagnancy. This could be you, Taurus, or it could be another earth sign, or this person could stand for a commitment. So someone else could be committed here. That may be some kind of information that you happen to hear, or you may be, someone may be flirting with you or communicating with you, but it's immature and you know you're not getting all the information. It's completely keeping you up at night. You're having nightmares about it. Someone could be giving to someone else. Here, you're only able to go off your intuition because you don't have all the facts and the light hasn't been shed on everything, and there may be secrets, lies, and deception. You know, this King of Swords, he speaks when he wants to speak, and he doesn't really, that's part of bullying, right? If he's in kind of negative energy, if something happened, and of course you guys aren't speaking, he's only going to talk when he wants to, and he's not really going to care much about how anybody else feels about it, okay? But there may be some type of offer coming in of friendship, something light-hearted, or, you know, it could be more gossip as well, but this person is holding that pentacle away from their chest, so this person is no longer guarded, okay? This is friendly communication or a friendly approach. A friendly approach. It's just a beginning, okay? But yeah, you though, after all of this shit and being trapped in your mind and no communication and not having all the answers, and it's giving you nightmares, look, all of these swords that have you trapped, you want to take that blindfold off. You want to change out of this nightgown that you haven't been able to sleep in for however long, 8 months maybe, or longer. And you want to stick all of those swords in a boat and just push off to calmer waters. That's all you want. You just want the chaos and the stabbing thoughts to stop, just kind of just stop. I mean, you know, you can't forget about it, but you just at least want things to kind of calm down in your mind for a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Clarify the Six of Swords for Taurus, please. Clarify the Six of Swords for Taurus. Yeah. Remember, there's another Queen of Pentacles out here, and this person usually stands for commitment. Either you or your partner is already committed. They're giving to others. That puts you in a third-party situation. This is heartache. I really feel like because of the hurt, there may be a third-party situation that you don't have all the answers on. You just, you know, you want to get past the hurt, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling. Either you or your partner, take it however it resonates. But somebody wants to load up all of these swords that they can't stop thinking about, right? All these thoughts and these details that it's hurting them, right? It stabs them and it puts them in a mental prison. You know what I mean? And you just want to put all that in this boat and move away from all of this heartache and betrayal. This is betrayal, okay? That's betrayal. And you want to move away from that. Yeah, you know, this is disappointment, loss, regret, destruction. You know, this is somebody crying over these three cups. Once again, the subtle undertones of a third-party situation, right? But somebody's crying over these three cups that were knocked over. Because they are suffering a loss. Everything was set on fire. Look at the background there. Yeah, we also have two other birds, so you know, we have three subjects in this picture. Three swords. I'm telling you, there's probably a third-party situation that you were kept in the dark about. I think you were kept in the dark about it, and I think this King of Swords here didn't care that you were kept in the dark about it. And I think now they want to try to attempt to make it right, but don't know how. But it looks to me like it's almost too late. You want to shove off. You're highly disappointed, suffering too much loss, too much upset, too much, just, you know, too much hurt, too much. Clarify the Five of Cups for Taurus. That's kind of too many cards, but let's see what they say. Because here we have, it's been clarified with the Five of Cups again. I mean, this is sadness, this is heartache, this is regret. Okay, somebody could be regretting what they did, right? Or regretting something. This is three cups knocked over, pouring out. This is emotion, so somebody could be crying. You know, if this is sadness and heartache and loss, bereavement, they're grieving a loss. This is someone grieving a loss, right? Hermit energy, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Someone's going within, either you or your partner, Taurus, going within to maybe try to heal, maybe try to find some answers. Look within themselves to see if they can improve the situation or the way they do things, you know. But this is somebody who goes within to look at the situation, or, you know, in this case, they could maybe just be wanting to just retreat back into themselves for a while and try to heal their heart space that, you know, yeah, they're trying to heal, perhaps. I have the King of Cups here. You could also be dealing with a, you know, like I said, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have that up here too, also with the Moon. Now, the King of Cups is someone who, you know, he has a lot of emotions to feel, right? He feels a lot of emotion, but he has control over his emotions because he's in King energy, okay? But this is somebody who wants to offer a cup of love. You know, Page, really immature. Knight, too in and out energy, right? But Kings have staying power. They're serious about what they want to offer you. And when they come to you to make an offer, Taurus, they freaking mean it, okay? Now, Cups are all about emotion. So when they make you an offer of emotion, or, you know, offer you a cup of love, this dude's gonna probably mean it. But you're right now in your present row, you are at a crossroads. You have a choice to make. Either you or your partner, take it however it resonates, but someone here has a choice to make between two things, two people, you know, anything that you're passionate about. All right? Yeah, at a crossroads, needing to make a decision. Like I said, someone may need to make a decision, but you feel like in the past you felt like you couldn't because you didn't have all the facts. Now you're just tired of feeling hurt and pain, and I think you don't give a crap if you have all the facts or not. I think you just want to kind of shove off, because I think you're just, this is really intense. I mean, the Five of Cups clarified with the Five of Cups, that's a lot of sadness, disappointment, regrets, brokenheartedness, right? Hurt, pain, bereavement. You know? And like, this could be you wanting to offer a cup to someone else, or just being in control, you know, being very emotional, but not showing it, right? Not showing it. Being very, very, very hurt, but having control over that emotion, right? So he wouldn't wear that emotion on his sleeve, is what I'm saying. He's not going to show anybody that he actually feels bad in any way. He's gonna be like walking around carrying it with him, but he's gonna look and appear normal, right? And I think that's maybe what you're doing. You're feeling this way, but you've got it under control somewhat. I think from within, you know, from within, you're pushing it down in, and you're not really showing it, but you still know you have that choice. It's about saying goodbye. I think this reading is about saying goodbye, okay? Saying goodbye to things from your past that kept you locked in a mental prison, that kept you feeling these swords around you and those sharp blades all the time. You were kept in the dark, okay? You were kept in the dark, Taurus. And you were left to heal yourself, balance your own situation, this situation out without this person telling you. Now he can speak what he wants when he wants and not care about anybody's opinions, or he can hold back that truth. He can hold it back as well, and I think that's what happened. Okay, I really do. I think he held back information from you, secrets, lies, and deception. Yeah, and I mean, dude, you need your rest, man. You need your rest, and you know that. You're like, I gotta get the fuck out of this situation, right, Taurus? Shit. Yeah. So the first thing you do is go in your head. You go within. I'm sorry, maybe not in your head. You go within, though. You go within. You're like, retreat, pull back. You know what I mean? That's what you're doing here. That's what you're doing here right now. This is your central focus. You're just kind of like, I pulled back my energy and I went within instead, because I am really, really hurting over this, and I need to get control over that emotion. I need to be strong because I'm at a crossroads, and I need to be able to make a wise decision for myself. So clarify the Two of Wands. Yeah. So as you're sitting here thinking, okay, as you're thinking about what, like, these are your two options, and you need to decide. So you're thinking about this one, you're thinking about this one. It's kind of like a wait period, okay? This person, the Seven of Pentacles, she's looking at this pentacle tree, okay? She's looking at the pentacle tree that she's put a ton of effort in, and it's taking her a fairly long time. She's invested her time. She's invested her energy. She's a worker, you know, in peasant clothing, right? And she's got her basket there, and she's waiting to harvest, to pluck these pentacles off and stick. Sorry about that, Taurus. Okay, so she's waiting to harvest this that she put effort in, okay? But the thing about the Seven of Pentacles is the longer she stands here, the longer she says, now do I keep waiting to reap this harvest? Or do I move over there and go pluck the pentacles off a different pentacle tree? Okay? Because she waits for a while, and she's got to keep going. She's got to keep moving. You got to keep moving, right? So this is about the choice. Should I stay here, or should I go over and to another pentacle tree? Should I go and reap my harvest somewhere else? Should I go and invest my effort and my time somewhere else, right? And also, the thing about the Seven of Pentacles is, like I said, she's dressed in peasant clothing, and she's a worker, but in two more rounds here, two more steps, she advances and flips into the Empress in the minor arcana. So this could also mean that during this situation, you felt pretty underestimated, Taurus. You felt underestimated, like maybe perhaps someone underestimated you. Because usually when she comes up, I know that somebody saw her for what she was wearing and what she looked like and what they thought she was. But then she always flips on them. She always flips. And this is the only card that does that. She flips into a mother freaking Empress. Okay? Just so you know that. Now, this is your possible outcome, and Taurus, for those of you who are new to my channel, yes, I do use flashcards. I'm a flash reader, and I absolutely love it, and I get a ton of info out of it. So please don't diss the flashcards, because they're truly magical, I promise you. Okay? But yeah, Taurus, your possible outcome. You're kind of reviewing all the things that you want in a partnership, in a relationship, okay? This is his and hers, right? So you're reviewing, after coming off of this third-party situation and going to calmer waters, and having this choice to make, you've been thinking, right? You've been thinking, and you're able to think things through a little clearer towards the end of the month of July. You're looking at relationships and figuring out what it is, what kind of relationship you want. And you're thinking to yourself that you want something that is comfortable. You want something comfortable. Sorry, I keep dropping this fish. You want something comfortable after coming off of all of this chaos, okay? You want something that isn't going to take this much effort. You want something that is a bit more reliable without like having to freaking do a stakeout on somebody, right? Because they weren't giving you information, and that's what you want. You want information to come to you abundant. You want communication to come a bit easier, okay? You want some comfort in a relationship, all right? But the thing is here is you may be tempted by some snakes. You may even know the snakes, and there may be a couple of them. But yeah, you may be tempted by some snakes. And there's one in particular, this may be this one, right? That wouldn't cough up information when you needed it, all right? They weren't, what's the word I'm looking for? But yeah, they didn't put their foot forward on communication, right? They held back. I think they held back. I believe it's this person, because I'm reading it straight down here. You got the hornet, you got the father-son, and you got the fish that keeps falling on the floor, by the way. So this fish keeps dropping off. You could be dealing with the Pisces, but this was something that it could sting you, okay? It's something that hurt, or it could hurt, okay? It looks like a great foundation. It looks like a very stable, strong foundation that could be very supportive of you. However, the sting to this is that you fall for this beautiful relationship that's it looks stable and it looks comforting, but in all actuality, it's almost like there's no direction to it. A fish doesn't really have much of a direction, you know, they'll swim wherever, right? So that's kind of what it is, like, you know, it's going to sting you because you don't know what direction it's taking, or it just doesn't have a direction. Like, you just don't know. It's a great freaking connection. It feels awesome, or it did, right? This is something that feels great, and it feels strong and sturdy and reliable and supportive. But it's going to end up stinging you. It's going to end up stinging you because it's just, the direction is all over the place. All over the place. So really, if there's no direction to something and it's all over the place, it's really not stable at all. Is it? Right? Right? Okay, what advice do you have for Taurus for the month of July of 2020? In love, what advice do you have for Taurus? It's getting late, so I still want to do a Cancer reading tonight. I might do a Freaky Flash Friday read tonight. And then I'd like to take most of the weekend off. I'm kind of hoping it rains all weekend because I love that. Okay, so the duck. So for your advice, you got the duck and the glue, okay? You know, what the duck tells me is, give me a second here. I'm going to get one more. I'm just thinking, you know, don't waste any time in healing yourself. Don't waste any more time in healing yourself. You know, maybe instead of looking for the next great love, maybe you should spend more time with yourself, you know, with yourself, and kind of work on repairing the damage that's already been done. You know, focus on you for a little bit, Taurus. Try not to complain a lot. You know, ducks, they squawk and they squawk and they squawk. I mean, you know, repair. Don't just talk about it. Don't just gripe about it. While you're going within, try to repair some of that damage, you know. Yeah, maybe be a little bit protective. This is my protective card. It's just a cold day, but look at this kid, man. He's like, look, I spent 4 days freezing my ass off with wet feet in the cold, building this fort. Do not come near my fort. This is like the look of a kid's face, like you're gonna come to my fort and freaking destroy my fort, aren't you? Like, yeah, maybe protect yourself a little bit, right? Because you may be tempted by snakes. So protect yourself, work on you, right? Try to fix you a little bit. Try to fix you a little bit. Because, you know, remember, when you went to calmer waters, you still took all these swords along with you. They're still with you, Taurus. They're still with you, you know. So don't just linger around them. Try to fix it instead. And protect yourself a little bit. Maybe be on the guard just a little bit for the month of July. Okay? All right, Taurus, that's all that I have for you right now. I hope you have a great month of July. I hope that this resonated with someone, and I hope to see you back here soon on my channel. Thanks for all of your support, and peace out.